Hey, hey, Daddy Ray.
This is Hey, Hey, Daddy Ray, and this is the book we're reading today. Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long, he hears click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Have you ever heard of cows that type? Daddy Ray had cows growing up. I didn't like them too much. They used to get out in the middle of the night, and we'd have to go out and get them at like 2 a.m. They'd be in the road. People would call my grandfather and say, your cows are out again, and we would have to go get them. They never typed, though, I'll tell you that. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. Looks like they reached an agreement. The cows are warm. They all have electric blankets. The hens also warm. Electric blankets. I feel like your electric bill would be pretty high if you had to heat all the cows and all the hens. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. Now the ducks want something. Well, that was a great book today. Sometimes you need a compromise. Do you know what a compromise is? It means one person is on this side and they want something. One person is on this side and they want something. And then you meet in the middle. And then things happen and it's good for both sides. That's what the farmer did with the cows and the hens and now the ducks. But that's a super fun thing to do. Sometimes you don't always get your way, and that's okay. Sometimes you need a compromise. Hey, hey, Daddy Ray compromises sometimes. It's not always super fun. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. Don't forget, this is Hey, hey, Daddy Ray saying you're loved and you're seen.
Hey, hey, Daddy Ray. Daddy Ray.